Shut up, cracker. What's up, guys? Here for another episode of Fat Squad Talks. I'm White Privilege. I'm here joined by God.
Hello, I'm God.
I am joined by Fork Outlet.
Hey, I'm Fork Outlets.
Joined by Fat Christ.
Hey, what's going on?
And we're also joined by Seb, who has finally reappeared, and we're happy to have him back on the show.
Fucking game.
Redacted.
All right, well, that's definitely getting redacted.
Goddamn, Fat Christ. 1 second. You can't do it for 1 second.
So right now we're covering a cook on YouTube. He's a TikTok star, an Instagram star. He's known as Eaton Burnaf. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And he made a video that's kind of not based off of any topics that he usually does. He does mostly cooking, as I said before, but he talks about why every teenage boy should be a feminist. So I thought this would be a good video to react to. It's a couple years old, but I should stop talking and let the view do the talking for ourselves.
Before we even start, let's just talk about this first, this picture right here.
It looks like that mouth is used
What
for
does that
something.
elicit?
Well, fellatio.
He looks like that realistic sex doll.
Oh, damn, you're right. Like the $3,000 pussy pounder.
Yeah, you
Rotating vaginas.
When the Asians do something right. Any other comments? Oh, yeah, never mind. No.
Fat Christ hasn't said anything, so.
Yeah, I'm shocked. He usually has something eager to say about anyone's appearance.
Yes, especially something like this.
Hello? You guys talking about me?
Yeah, we are.
This man right here.
We were waiting for you to say
God,
something
sorry.
about this appearance.
Oh, yeah, he's gay. Dude, he looks like he can take about 10 BBCs up his ass.
Oh, God.
My name is Eitan Bernath. I'm a 16-year-old male, and I am a proud feminist.
Pause.
Advocate for women's rights on the basis.
I like it how he had to specify that he was a male. That just kind of makes me laugh.
He kind of does.
He's like, I kind of look like a lesbian, but guys, I'm a guy, I swear. No, I think he said that because he thinks all misogynistic people out there are blind. Well, congratulations, buddy. You learned something out new. Like, we can see that you are no male. You're a beta male, okay? Come on. No, I think he's the rare Sigma male. Let's be honest. Rare Sigma male.
I love how,
Sigma male.
he did forget one specific thing. He should have said, I'm a 16-year-old gay male.
He looks like he uses that cream.
Yeah. Believe it or not, this guy does have a girlfriend, so.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
That's
he's a
bull.
Parents have a lot of money.
Once I can spot a gay man from a mile away. He sounds gay. He looks gay. He's got his mouth open like a gay man. Not to mention, he has a feminist shirt on. What more proof do you need?
makes me think of that one.
You have
part
an
in the
enticing
video.
point.
I'm a feminist.
Probably has an inverted vagina. Maybe he's a lesbian.
Guys, listen. But he already clarified that he's male, so I don't think he's lying. No, listen.
Guys can have
He's clearly
pussies.
not the man in the relationship. Well, I mean, in prison they can, but
Well, that's a different kind of pussy. I'm talking about inverted pussy. Inverted dick pussy.
So he took the straight with extra steps.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
no.
exactly.
Took lesbian with extra steps.
Yeah. I just like it how he. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
He comes off as the type of guy who likes to get pegged.
He's got.
I mean, that face kind of, it kind of looks like he's getting pegged right now. Matt, you know that picture from like Brazzers or whatever, that little white girl who's sitting on the couch, and then there's those 10 black guys behind her. You should just, just cut out his face and just put his face on that girl's body.
That'd be a pretty good thumbnail.
Honestly,
a
that
good
fits
thumbnail.
really good because there's another video we got to show you of this guy right after this one.
Yeah.
It's really sad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we just kind of have to show you it, and we won't tell you what it is yet, though. I want you guys to kind of walk into it a little bit blind.
A little bit blind. Are you on crack?
Yes. But
The
more
way this man
importantly,
is looking, I don't like being blind around him.
Listen, my guy.
Mix it.
Bro, listen. He already thinks a bunch of us misogynistic people are blind, and he had to come out and tell us that he is a male, which I'm still trying to figure out if my calculations are correct on him being a male.
See, here's the thing. If he's a male, right, and he's siding with a feminist, he's automatically wrong. He's got a penis, so you can't be a feminist if you're a guy, dude, because girls hate guys, remember? It's the whole point of feminism.
Now the thing is,
So he hates himself.
I guess.
exactly.
Yeah, so he's a masochist. He loves the hates.
now we know and we established that he hates himself. We also established that he's kind of petty for pointing out that he's a male. So let's
How's
just
that petty?
Well, I mean, remember the general guy. If you're petty and you're argumentative, you're gay.
I mean,
Guy-
I'm fine with that because you can't find any flaws in that logic whatsoever. But
And this
he
guy
wasn't being
seems a little
petty
bit-
at all.
But he seems a little petty because he's wearing that feminist shirt already.
Yeah, so we can clearly see that he's a man or whatever, but just the fact that he had to put it out, I'm like, really, like it's pretty stupid
Yeah,
that you have
Fat
to.
Christ is like doubt.
No,
Even Fat Christ doesn't have to say he's a male. You can kind of already tell.
yeah.
anyway,
Who
though,
knows?
we should let this guy talk.
I could be like a 300-pound obese woman, bro, with a really deep ass voice. You would never even know.
2021, my God, it's hard to tell.
Come on, call a bit.
What the fuck is going on back there?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's his Latina mom about to whip his ass.
Yeah, no, my little dog is being a little shit.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm guessing you're doing this in the living room right now.
I'm doing this in the kitchen. I'm making myself dinner.
Perfect timing.
Listen, man. I can't be Fat Christ if I'm not cooking myself.
Bro, I
something to eat.
swear, this man over here, we set up a time, we set up a schedule. Yeah, let me just make my dinner real quick. He can't even wait. Oh my lord.
Bro, I'm Fat Christ for a reason. You're kind of forgetting that.
Yeah, well, Fat Christ doesn't eat all the time, Fat Christ. Fat Christ eats every other time.
Bro, I'm
Except
telling
now.
you, to the point where I'm turning into regular Christ.
All right, watch out.
I must turn back into a higher power.
He's like, I must turn back into a higher.
All I
power."
hear is, watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh, RKO in the background.
Anyway, though, we
Hey,
should get this video started, though.
Okay.
Basis of social, economic, and political equality of the sexes. Today's International Women's Day, a day for advocacy of women's rights around the world. I'm here to talk to all of the teenage boys.
Bro, I don't know.
To talk.
This guy's voice like really hurts my fucking ears. Just the way he talks makes me want to kill him. Like I'm not even being mean. I'm just being serious.
Yeah,
The way he
I'm gonna-
talks is like agonizing.
Listen, pork outlets. I'm gonna have to say this now. That if his voice irritates you now, his screaming is gonna really piss you off. Then.
Oh, pff. Hey, it probably sounds like a fucking baby screaming.
You know
What
what?
the
Somebody should really go up to the feminist group and be like, if you bleed for a week, I don't trust you because you never die.
See, Russia had it right, man. That's the reason why they outlawed all the gays and transsexuals or whatever. This is what happens when you let this shit happen.
I like it how we know this guy isn't gay, but we're like, nah, this guy's
No,
gay.
he's gay. He's gay as
Well,
fuck.
to be fair, it's only fork outlets.
Redacted.
You mean Fat
Fat
Christ?
Christ.
Yeah.
Like, feminists are supposed to support women's rights, but
Nah,
they hate guys, and yet they're kind of like, oh, guy, you can do that, I can do that too. No, you cannot.
I'm pretty sure feminism is supposed to be like the equal treatment of men and women. Or at least that's what they label themselves to believe. But it's really just more power to the females.
Yeah,
There's no fair treatment.
Just give them chocolate. They shut up.
watching to talk about why it is so important for all of us to be feminists and what exactly that means. We must be an ally for gender equality because it is not a women's problem, but it is a human problem. Personally, I've been a feminist ever since I can remember. I've always been surrounded by strong working women like my mom, my grandmothers, and some of my biggest inspirations in life are women who
Like
are
my mom.
Listen, I'm still trying to calculate on where I asked and where I actually gave
I mean, don't you know that his mom is a fucking
on
Super
how
Saiyan?
your upbringing was.
Yeah, here's the thing that I love, right? So you're saying it's a basic human right, whatever, but he doesn't really address it where.
Oh, we didn't actually really give him a chance.
Well, I mean, if
We
you're
just
gonna,
paused the video as when he was like, my mom, my grandmother.
right, fine, let's give him a chance though. Let's see if he addresses where the problem is.
Be like, you're a man, you have no rights.
And if he addresses it wrong, then well, you can already tell where this video is gonna go.
like Ellen DeGeneres and Lily Singh. I'm definitely no.
Pause.
That's so terrible. That
I
aged
mean,
so
that's
poorly.
terrible. This was made before the Ellen DeGeneres drama, but it's just kind of ironic.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because everyone hates her now. Oh my god.
She's like
And
a
I'm pretty
horrible
sure he
human
only
being
said
now.
Lily Singh because she was in one of his videos prior. Like, those aren't good examples because Lily Singh is just a YouTuber. Like, you know, what kind of achievement in that? And it was later revealed that Ellen is like the biggest asshole in the world.
Yeah.
So he's
Who
already
has
on
terrible
like, thin
ratings.
ice here.
Yeah, you're on thin ice, my guy. That woman is just not nice to her own people. She's like,
No, she's
yes.
not.
She
Not
literally
nice to
just like
anyone.
she treats them like garbage. It's just an act to get her money. That is all it is. And then the people just came out of nowhere and be like, "Oh, she's a bitch."
Not like isn't that just basically like any woman these days?
Yeah, the reason why feminism will never really work is because women hate other women. So unity is never going to be there.
Well, you know,
So-
there's more hate between women and other women than there is between women and men. But women need a target, so they target men.
So when they're all on their period, it's called the blood wars.
Wow.
This guy has this.
That's new.
I feel like you could Photoshop this and give him like a BLM shirt and just say "hands up, don't shoot."
You could.
Is that before or after they open fire?
I think that's up to interpretation.
Ugh, we're horrible human beings. I
Nah,
love
we're
it.
the best.
We're just, bro. We're right now at the just the tip of the iceberg. We gotta start making our way down. All right.
And I
Yeah.
think
Redacted.
white privilege is proving that he's a guy because he's mousing right over his Adam's apple.
Yeah,
No.
exactly. Yeah. No. Yeah, my gender was always in question, guys. Of course, biggest topic of the day. But yeah,
Man,
this guy
straight
does have
up.
an Adam's apple. So hey,
Oh, he doesn't. Well, I mean,
Oh,
he
he
does, but
does.
it's
Does.
but it's so
Right
small,
there.
but it's so fucking tiny. So I'm
It's
just
small,
saying,
but it exists. It's still there. It's
Here,
small, but
the-
it gets the job done.
it's like a penis, all right. The bigger it is, the more testosterone you have. So clearly, this man is lacking in both departments.
yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, you're not wrong
woman.
there, but we have
Yeah,
a video that kind of proves it. But
I feel like dude, right now the way he looks right now, he kind of looks like a 7-Eleven like bathroom like glory hole.
Your analogies, Fat Christ, always
Right,
seem to amaze me.
You see the
When he's
glory
paying
hole
attention.
in 7-Eleven, bro. You stick it in, and this is the person on the other side sucking you off. Now the thing is, bro, if you manage to like fit a what's it called, like a pocket pussy up to the hole, bro, I feel like he'll probably fuck it.
No, see, this is the kind of guy that would suck your dick and say, you know what? You don't even need to pay me. I was just doing this because I wanted to.
Yeah, you know, like yo, I just do this for my pastime, bro. Like,
He's the
you know
kind
how
of guy that you would just fuck in the ass and he wouldn't say no homo afterwards.
Yo, no homo, right, homie? What?
He's like, I'm the ramming rhino.
Oh my god, the ramming rhino. Now that's something I haven't heard in a long time.
Rhino.
The ramming rhino.
Smash or
sounds-
pass, or I give you the bleeding pass.
No, I want to say this person kind of looks like a Slave Night Gale's like boyfriend.
What?
I'm sorry. No, no.
Okay,
let
well, where
me-
does it say? Where does it speak of his boyfriend in the lore? I just wanna.
you
Wanna
know,
get this
like
confirmed.
Don't
it's
you
when
remember
we-
Ariandel's painting? He was like, "Yeah, man, I have a boyfriend back home."
Yeah, he's
You don't know him. He's a nice 16-year-old boy.
I wonder if he walks to an attitude full of women and says, "Welcome to the blood gulch."
No, he probably goes like, "Ladies, can you please spare a piece of cooch for me? I'm pretty thirsty today. I'll respect you if you do."
Strawberry fucking milkshakes. Here we go.
God.
Oh, it's gross, but it's great.
I was the kind of guy that looks at like 600-pound woman and be like, "There's nothing wrong with you. You should be proud of your figure."
It'd be like, live past 32. What is that?
Women are beautiful too. All right, if they want to stuff their face with fucking McDonald's every day,
And dicks up the ass.
that's your problem. That's your problem.
There's no definition for beauty except the one that women put to standard. And they should all love themselves, except the skinny bitches that actually look good. Fuck them.
Mom, my blood has bacon bits in it.
Oh my god. I can see that as like a joke in like a Family Guy episode. It's like, well, Peter, it looks like you've eaten so much bacon that it's now in your cholesterol.
Actually, the cholesterol clottage is the bacon bits.
Oh my god.
You're just an evolution of a new human being. It's the cholesterol T-Rex.
Yeah. Sumosaurus.
They're evolving, only backwards.
Anyway, though, we should get this video on board.
I always try to keep myself as informed as possible so I know as much as I can about this thing that I'm so passionate about.
Okay, pause.
Almost 100
Shut the fuck up. You're 16. Like no one's well informed at 16. That's just like such as like I'm 14 and this is deep kind of
No.
statement. Be fair, he is the right age demographic, but that shit's so cringy.
It is, for sure. Well,
I'm deep and this is 14.
yeah, it's funny when you look at high schoolers with big egos, and it's just like these people don't know anything.
Now you know this man's just doing this for clout.
This
doesn't
man
give
is
a
not even
fuck.
18 and he doesn't have his full rights package yet.
Hey! Does he have like legal authority authorized by his parents to say this shit? I mean, I'm just saying he's not a legal adult, so should he be
Pretty
doing
sure
this?
his parents support the crap out of him for this because they bought him a new Tesla and they bought him his own apartment.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I mean, he is on TikTok though, so he does get a lot of money through that though. So
Okay,
God
so maybe
damn.
he pays for it that way.
yeah.
Man, it must be
He does
really
his-
easy just sucking dick and saying shit. I should try that sometime on TikTok. Maybe I'll be a millionaire too.
Well, foreign outlets. He did say, his mom and his grandmother were both really hardworking women. Like, they gotta suck a lot of dick to go somewhere in life, homie.
Yeah, I guess.
I like how he says they're hardworking women, but he didn't tell us like what they did.
I
you
know, exactly.
Going back to
Women-
the point, he
I'm
was
pretty
saying,
sure his mom's a lawyer, and his dad's probably like a lawyer.
yeah, but he
Oh,
also said
True
that
patriots.
feminism is like a world issue or whatever, but he didn't describe like where the issue is yet.
To be fair, we haven't let him yet.
Yo, I mean,
We've been commenting like every 10
Bruh.
seconds.
if he was gonna describe it, I think he would have already done it. This man's talking about I'm well educated, I keep up to date, I'm 16 years old, this is deep. I don't know. If he was gonna make that point, he would have already done it.
All right, well, let him continue. Let's get him a fair shot.
We're only 51 seconds in.
It's gonna be a great video.
100th anniversary of the 19th Amendment, which enabled women to vote and have a say in our government. A century later, we've made tremendous strides for women's equality in this country, and today we have the most amount of women in Congress than we've ever had before. But unfortunately, we still live in a broken system that says that my work as a white male is worth 46 cents more to the dollar than an
You're
equally
retarded.
Hispanic woman.
All right, pause.
Ah, damn it.
This
I'm-
is based
where's he
on
getting
how
this?
many hours you work.
Guys.
You know.
No, well, it's not just that. So here's the problem with this whole, oh, men make more than women. They're basing it on figures of different jobs, right? Not necessarily accounting for all the different jobs as well as the extra hours that men work compared to women.
Yeah, exactly.
As well as like the position of jobs and the severity or the danger that it imposes. If women got paid less than men, every employer in the world would just hire women because they could save money. It's general fucking finance.
And I'm sorry, but it's
Exactly.
also
This
based
is
off
just
what the skill
taking
is.
basically a statistic, but you're not
A
giving any
skewed
context to
statistic
the
that
statistic.
has no probable
Honestly,
value.
I'm not gonna lie, bruh. For a hot while, I was always wondering, like, why the fuck are all these women so obsessed about some Asian guy named called, like, his name is called Wagi, bruh. I was always wondering why. Like, wage gap.
Oh.
What's up?
Like-
Hold on.
Like, okay, I answer to 3 fucking women that are my managers, all right?
Yeah, I
And they
imagine
make
they're
way
paid
more
more than
than
you. It's really based on your job and how many hours you're willing
It
to
really
work.
is. It's based on your job and your skill at the job. If you have good, like,
As well as the risk
I'm
that
not
comes
going
with
to
it.
give somebody a higher wage if they are a beginner.
But that's
like
the
that-
thing. It's also based on risk. If you're operating a job that's more hazardous to your health or your livelihood, you're gonna
Yeah.
get paid more versus
Yeah,
an office
exactly.
desk
And
job
as a
that like
woman, just obviously, because
they don't put
you're more of
themselves
the
in those
nurturer,
positions.
and you want to have
And-
kids and you want to live. You're not going to take those jobs.
And if you're like, okay, they're realizing you're going to stick around and you're doing a good job, obviously you're going to get a raise. But like anything else, it's on how you do your job and how good your skills are at the job. If they feel like they want to pay you more, then yeah, they'll fucking give you a bump up. It doesn't have to do with gender or anything else. It's just where your place is and how you work. If they feel like it, then yes, you're gonna get your raise. But it just where he's getting his like facts are like, oh, 47 cents more, and
Like,
it's
honestly, he probably just heard this in school, like from his, sociology teacher or something. Because, like in high school and stuff, they'll just say these random fucking statistics without any context. And then, the kids, since we're all fucking stupid, we believe
Yeah.
them.
oh yeah, we fucking graduated,
Well, I'm saying like back in the time,
Oh, I know what you mean. I'm just saying this generation doesn't know shit.
It's true. We don't.
No one bothers to do their own research. They just do what they
Out
hear.
of curiosity, have any of you guys heard about that really retarded female senator like spewing shit about that Parkland school shooting, saying it was all a hoax and a setup and some shit?
No.
No, I haven't heard of that. When was this?
I want to say like 2 days ago. Like it's been literally all over the news, bro. Like she's been getting fucking railed.
I honestly haven't even been looking at the internet that much.
Oh,
Wait,
dude,
wait.
this lady is such a dumbass bitch. Ugh.
You
I
mean
don't
to tell
have
me a
access
woman
to
did
the
something
internet,
bad?
So I don't know the
What?
difference between right and wrong.
Okay,
Wait,
I
wait.
must in my hardcore praying and say woman.
Fat Christ, you mean to tell me a woman did something wrong? Impossible. That could never
It's
happen.
so impossible. It was probably a man who did that.
Yeah. See, that makes more sense. Like, I'm sorry, I don't believe this woman did something bad. It's always a man. Always. A
Yeah,
man.
no, it's always a man because everyone here we're all a bunch of feminists.
Yeah.
Power to the woman.
Girls, if you're watching this, please spare some extra cooch. I need it.
Yeah, like we're just being good femboys. Like, come on.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, I'll even like cut half my dick off and we could scissor. I don't care. Spare me some cooch.
A
Like,
cooch
listen,
play keeps the STDs.
I'll offer up my foreskin to the feminine gods. Like,
Yeah, but-
please, hook me up.
Yeah, if anyone wants a good laugh, just look at that face right there.
Every
Yo,
face that we paused on has been a gem, just so you know. Maybe
Yeah,
not as
it
good as the
has
first
been.
one, but a gem at least.
all
All
right.
right, let's start the video. Get
Good,
on with
now
this.
he definitely looks like
Redacted.
Right.
Master of intention.
Or to the dollar,
a
41 cents to the dollar than an equally qualified African American woman for the exact same job. That is absolutely messed up. While we've come a
It's not the exact same job though.
It's
That's where
not
you
the
get.
exact same job at all.
That's the same job.
I
That's
could
just
probably.
based on how much they're making with no context or what job they're working.
Exactly. If you would, come out with more, how should I say, evidence and more context of the job that you're kind of talking about, then we can probably understand. But just
No,
saying,
he's not going to do that. Well, he wasn't going to do that here because at his age, he was 16 and he was deep, so he didn't have to do any more research other than the surface level stuff.
just by listening to someone say this is facts without actually doing any form of research yourself to make sure what he was saying is facts means like this guy might be the smartest guy in the world, man. He might solve world hunger. He might solve the feminine problem.
Bro, that's just how 2020 works now. Didn't you know?
I did not know. I've been hibernating for a few years, bro. You know how regular Christ, it took him 3 days to respawn. It took me about a half a century.
Respawn.
That's a century.
Oh, so you died at one point.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
Fat
man.
Christ.
Yeah, totally.
He had
Oh, He
bacon
had to
in his
respawn.
he had bacon in his bloodstream, so he died real quick.
His beard was like cut off bacon strips.
Yeah, like even Harvard is saying that that the wage gap is not like how it's not based on whether you have the same job or not. It's based off of the
Second, I thought he
jobs
said whether you have
total.
the shit.
Yeah.
a long way here in the United States. In parts of the world, women are still treated like property and have few to no rights of their own. Education.
Middle East.
Okay, nah.
He is right about the Middle East, but this isn't a problem in
Middle
any
East,
Western country.
Yeah, I know. Like, bro, like you would never, ever see over in Russia, women being treated as property unless they were kidnapped and sold into sex slavery, or in Japan or China, once again with sex slavery, human trafficking bullshit, or anywhere in the United States or Canada. All the way
Basically,
down-
anywhere in the world that has a general civilization.
Yeah.
It's
Anywhere
like
that isn't a third world country is usually pretty good with that. I'd say right now.
Anything that has an
it's
established
not like
society.
we're cracking the whip.
Yeah.
And he's making it sound like that, like you gotta stay in the kitchen.
And if bitches stay in the kitchen, bro, things would be just so much simpler.
Yeah, Fat Christ wouldn't have to make his own sandwiches. The world would be in a better place.
Now the thing is, bro, like if we had more women in the fucking kitchen, just imagine the amount of sandwiches they could produce, and think about how many of those sandwiches could actually put like a fight on world hunger. Like, come on.
Yeah,
I
Fight
think
on
that's the
world
problem
hunger?
with world hunger.
Bro,
People just can't make their own
sandwich.
sandwiches.
Yeah.
And God, you
Biggest
are
shot in the
arguing
winter,
with your
bro.
son.
I
Fat
think
Christ.
people actually
Probably
have
wrong.
the problem of getting the materials to make the sandwich, and that's why we have a world hunger problem.
Well,
No.
all the material is in the fucking kitchen, bro. If you just put the bitch back in the kitchen, she can fucking do it.
You're missing a very
Instead of
key
having
ingredient.
hot
It's the
plants,
bitch.
They should just replace them with wheat so they can make their own bread, and then they can just like open up a business from their window and be like, bruh, selling sandwiches right here, fresh out of the house.
I could just seeing this like in somebody in a starving country, like they have all the materials to make a sandwich, and they're like, "What the fuck do I do with this?"
Clearly you need a woman, my
Like,
guy.
right, yeah, you have a bunch of men around the fucking thing, a bunch of ingredients, bro. They're all staring at each other like, what the fuck? What do we do with it? Like behind them, they just built a fucking city.
Do we
Behind,
stab it? Do we shoot it? Do we kill it? What do we do with all these things?
oh, guys, I
They
know
see
what
a
we got.
coyote, go
In
after
these
it.
Come on.
starving countries, they have like all these buildings made out of like sandwich ingredients, but they haven't ever thought of eating them.
They like build their houses like Minecraft. They're all blocks.
All blocks out of
Exactly.
like weed and fucking flour and all this shit.
They have like computers made out of this shit, but they just can't realize, or they didn't realize they could just eat it. That's the problem.
Well,
And they
now
just
that-
gotta tap
now
that
that's
cow 3 times and then they got beef.
now that's their issue, homie. That
Let's make this very clear that if Fat Christ one day becomes the CEO of Subway, he will only hire women because they're the best at making sandwiches and they're cheaper.
bro, have you ever seen a?
You know the way you just said that, it made
Subway
it sound like the
employee-
video started.
Yeah.
I thought I was listening to another video for a second. I was like, what the fuck? Did you really make a video like this?
Right. You guys walk in the subway and it's a female employee and you tell her exactly what you want your sub to be and whatnot. Dude, that bitch does it in like a millisecond, bro. That shit's like muscle memory all the way down to her fucking core.
But
Like,
see,
she was making
girls
sandwiches-
know what a footlong is because they know a thing or two because they fucked a thing or two.
Let's be honest. I don't think many girls have actually seen a foot long in real life. Maybe in like an
I mean-
adult video, but
beg to
I
differ.
didn't say it came from a human being.
Listen.
I mean, girls
like,
do love horses, so
Hey man,
They also love plastic.
Hey, bro, farmer women gotta adapt somehow.
hey man, 100%, man,
100.
100. Bro, like, listen, whenever I go in the subway and, I have to compare sizes just to make sure my sub is 1 foot long.
Just slaps it right on the counter. I want it this big.
it's like we don't serve 3-inch subs. He's like, what the fuck?
Oh, that's too good. I'm going to continue with the video, though.
They're seen as uneducatable and only capable of working in their home.
Uneducatable?
Work to be done.
Is that a word?
Uneducatable. Well, let's look
I
it
think
up.
that is a word. It's just a weird one.
It's the bro. It's fucking English, okay? There's 3 fucking words that say the same thing but mean everything different.
Did you mean adjective?
Yep.
Uneducatable, comparative, moral. What?
Yep.
Yep, it's a word. Yep.
Well,
you
that's
used
a
it correctly.
word.
It doesn't
Fucking
seem
word,
like, I don't
but-
know. It just feels like a word that it
sounds like
definitely
a made-up
sounds like a
word.
word. It doesn't feel like a word that you would use like that often.
It's like bookish or something like that to describe someone that's like nerdy.
Yeah, exactly.
One thing I want to note here is, can we give this guy a round of applause, though? He finally made a normal face when paused.
I'm looking at him like at a weird angle, and he just looks like he wants to kiss me.
He kind of does, but it's its most normal one, so.
He actually looks like he's trying to be a professor.
Guys, I wouldn't go that far on saying that's a normal face, bro.
Hey,
He's,
it's the best one he's had,
All right,
alright?
we're not judging him anymore. We already covered his face.
Listen, guys, like,
Christ, we need to go with the video.
guys, hold on. Last one. Like, he's squinting at us like he was listening to all the shit we were spewing about his whole ideology. Well, it's not factual ideology, but whatever he believes, whatever makes him sleep better at night. That's the face I feel like he would have while listening to all of us talk.
That face looks like, how erect are you today?
See, in his head, he's like, listen here, buddy.
Listen here, buddy boy. Fuck
Huh.
you and yes.
My mom is a strong, independent lawyer, and she will sue you.
Yeah, is that before or after she sucks my pecker sideways?
It'd probably say, like, what pecker? It's only 3 inches.
Hey man,
Hey, it's not erect yet.
hey man, 3 inches soft, 14 inches hard. All right. It's almost the same width of a fucking baseball bat, bruh. Come here, I'll start doing the helicopter. I'll
but
fly
it's
over.
hardly the length.
To build not only societies that will educate women, but societies that will support women working in the workforce. Furthermore, in many cultures, women are removed from society and placed into isolation during menstruation because of beliefs that a naturally occurring bodily function is unholy. How can something that is a natural biological process be evil or wrong? We
It
must
makes them fucking insane. That's how.
It's called the Middle East. Continue.
This is the one time where he's actually kind of factually right here, but like this is probably the best part of his video, I would say.
I just like the pauses.
Yeah, that's a.
He just took a long one. He's like, ooh.
Ooh.
Dude, this guy really hates Arabs.
Well, he is Jewish, so I don't blame him.
Yeah, it makes sense. The whole
Hey, man,
Palestine thing,
So,
kind of rubbed them the wrong way.
You know, I literally just had a conversation at work. What's the difference when you're Jewish? Some people like take it as the religion or as a race. So that was my question.
all about the
Both. Basically, if you're Jewish, it's the race, frontmost and foremost. Because you can be Jewish and not believe in anything. So yeah, when somebody's Jewish, they're normally referring to the race, and sometimes it's also the religion.
No, bro, I just hate their hammocks.
I mean, unless like you were converted to Judaism, then I guess it wouldn't be that case. But that normally doesn't happen.
Because like that's what always confused me. Like I hear about people being Jewish and then going to Judaism, so they consider themselves Jewish. That's why it got me so confused growing up, and I was like, how do I take this? So I never considered it a race until somebody actually, put it like this how it is. There's Jewish and then Judaism. So I was like very confused.
Well, there you go. Well, now you're educated on it.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel better about myself.
There you go. Seb is now 14 and deep.
Yeah, a round of applause for Seb.
I got the whip ready.
Whether it is blatant or under the guise of tradition. We must throw away ridiculous taboos and include in the education system for teenage guys like me about consent, that no means no, and that no item of clothing or lack thereof means that she was asking for it. It's no coincidence that boys...
I mean, this is all like stuff that you've been taught your entire life.
Yo, hold on. Did he just say let's throw out consent?
No.
That would be really funny if he did those.
This should make it a very dank video if that was the case. He's like, I'm feminist, but I don't believe in consent.
Bro, that shit made me laugh so fucking hard. Let's just get rid of consent. All right, just go wild, bro. Like, just go fucking wild. Right? If the girl says no, it's like that bitch. She's getting a good dick, and I think she'll be fine.
There's no such thing as consent anymore, son. What?
The Middle East had it right.
No,
Just sees somebody on the road, tackles them into a bush. They said no more consent, Jumri.
Bro, this very intelligent young lad who's 16 and a white privileged kid
And deep.
to throw out consent. So that means I could just fuck you. You could say no, but the thing is, I don't need your consent.
We should just edit the video and just say that he doesn't believe in consent. So everything Matt Price is saying is just correct.
No, just rid of consent, bro. Like that's all. Dude, bro, I tell you, if we get rid of consent, bro, trust me, the rape numbers would go down tremendously. All right?
It's true.
Because there'd be no such thing.
All right.
Can you rape if it doesn't exist?
All right, I'm gonna take a page out of John C. from Far Cry 5 and just say yes. Just say yes. Accept it.
Learn the power of yes.
Kind of makes me think of that wrestler that just says yes, 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 just like his intro. I can't remember his name.
Oh, I thought you were talking about M. Bison from the Street Fighter cartoon when he's like, yes.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yes!
God.
No, there's like this wrestler, but I don't think he even wrestles anymore due to an injury. But his on his shirt would be like saying yes 3 times or whatever, and every time he like got like the crowd going, they'd all say yes, yes. I can't remember his name.
Dude, it's all about the power of yes. Just like,
Just-
yeah, bro, you'll be teaching that rapist a lesson. Bro, like, yo, if he only in it for rape, bro, and then you say yes, dude, he's gonna walk away. He's like, shit, man, this bitch got me again.
Is it rape if you rape the rapist?
These are very deep and profound questions by
I
Seb.
feel like that's like, if you end up
Oh, he is
raping-
14 and deep, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey,
Bro, listen,
All
I
these thoughts are going through his head.
listen,
I don't
bro,
know.
I feel like if you was to rape a rapist, that's kind of like you just whipping out the reverse card from Uno.
Oh,
Now I play pot of grape for 3 additional poundings.
I mean, it's a double negative. Doesn't that make it a positive?
I like this way of thinking. We should give him a raise.
I get a raise on the 10th.
Yo, Andre, go talk to that Asian guy called Wagi. He'll hook you up with a raise.
Bro, he'll probably give me like fat stacks of cash, straight up.
But I do want to bring it up. I always hate the point where it's just like, oh, when people say she was asking for it. Do you know how many little people are actually stupid enough to say that? Like,
Yeah, exactly. I don't think that holds up in court. The judge isn't like, what's your defense? Well, judge, she was asking for it. He's like, okay, you're free to go.
yeah, they make
Not
judges
guilty.
sound like savages. Like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That would be like if you ended up getting that one really savage judge, bro. He like leans back in his chair.
I like how the judge is savage. I'm like, this motherfucker like addicted to crack.
Let me finish. All right, like the judge sits back in his seat after you said, well, she was asking for it. Then he just turns over to her, just staring at her.
I could see that.
He's just staring at her, and then he looks back over at him. I can see it. This bitch definitely is asking for it. Bitch,
Oh,
come
well,
here,
you-
touch my
He's
gavel.
probably asking for that footer, so.
Bitch, I'm about to bonk you upside the head with my gavel. Come here.
Bro, I'm about to bonk you upside the head with my footer cuck.
It kind of sounds like the caveman thing. Oh, me want woman, beat her overhead. Fucking, he's just like, oh, now I rape.
Grow up, whether consciously or subconsciously, believing that they are superior to women. Misogyny is ingrained in many aspects of how we raise our children. We must
I don't think so, but alright.
It's called testosterone.
Yeah, I mean, it's called testosterone. So from a physical point, you are supposed to think you're physically stronger.
I mean, you
'Cause,
are.
women find that
Actually-
attractive, and that's important in a male.
Really by
Yeah.
genetics, unless that woman's a fucking bodybuilder, you technically are stronger by
Yeah,
genetics.
most of the time. No, obviously
men
you
are
can't
stronger by
just rely
default,
just
but-
on your instincts. But you know, if guys would think like they were physically stronger, they wouldn't go up and talk the women, you know, or they wouldn't feel the need to protect them.
I do find it funny when nerdy guys say that women are more agile than guys, and I'm like, that's not true.
Well, that's because they don't go outside or they haven't watched the NFL or anything.
yeah, no. I mean, like biologically, men do have an advantage there, while women have more of an advantage. Like they're more flexible than men for sure. That's one advantage that they have, and they live longer than men too. So that's another.
Yeah, because they're
advantage
less
they have.
likely to do something stupid to get them
Exactly.
killed.
Exactly. Yeah, and I think they naturally live longer too biologically, right?
No, they don't.
Gotcha.
It's based on us kind of being either doing stuff that's dangerous or stuff that's stupid because we're
You
more
know,
impulsive.
and inhabit the most hazardous in the workforce.
And then they get fat and die by diabetes.
I like it how Fork
Exactly.
Outlet brings like, well, we actually go for more dangerous jobs and all that. Thank you
I mean,
very
that's
much.
just
We do, though. That is true.
That is
It
the
is
reason why
true,
our
yeah,
death
but-
counts are higher.
Yeah, no, but they're also more likely to get into what's it called, drunk driving accidents and all that. So
I feel like we should start using women as
Redacted.
arranged.
Wow.
So Fat Christ, when he builds his subway empire, will plan
In
to
the
make
back room,
mercenaries.
he'll have
take
just
over. A $4 shoot long.
Yeah, no, it's just some random woman I
Redacted.
too.
Hey,
Well, like
Hey.
before they start shooting, I'm like, well, bitch, you already kid once said you women are agile, so bitch, start dodging.
hey, like I said before, if they can bleed for a week, they can definitely take it.
Yeah, I can't wait until the next InfoWars video where Alex Jones reports on Subway Gate.
Yeah, just think like depending on how many times you get shot, you won't have a menstrual cycle anymore.
I mean,
And
you
you get
would.
to
There
get a
just
free
nothing would
pass.
come out of it.
Well, now that's the thing, bruh. If you shoot her enough times, bruh, like it's like one massive menstrual cycle, and that's it. Like that's it, no more.
Yeah,
Now,
getting
it's
shot,
all-
it's just like going through your period. They should say that in the army.
Honestly, bro, like if anything, you have to like if you pay $20 extra, you can teach a woman what childbirth is like. So we give you a shotgun, and we
Redacted.
do that.
Okay, like, how many bullets can this woman take? I feel after one bullet, she's dead, So you're not really teaching her anything at that point.
I think you're just eliminating that person at that point. You're expelling her.
Unless Fat Christ learned how to reanimate, like, bodies, because he is Christ, He did
Well, bro, listen. Let's
it
just
to
say
himself.
I've been playing a ton of Cyberpunk, and let's just say I'm close
Oh, you actually
on making
mapped
a
on it?
breakthrough. I'm close on making a breakthrough. All right. With the help of Angel and Storm, I think I got this.
Oh, okay.
Thinking of Angel Beats when you say Angel.
Honestly, yeah,
Oh,
that
no,
really bad anime.
Andre knows
Hey.
who Angel is.
You
What's
mean
it-
the really good anime?
Wait, privilege, you shut your fucking mouth, alright? Best anime in the
That one
goddamn
actually
world.
kind of made me tear up a little bit. That made me sad.
How
Hey,
old were
man.
you, Seb?
All I wanted to do
I
was
was
fuck
probably like
chick with the white
13 when I
hair.
first watched that thing.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
fair.
when you were at your deepest, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Dude, when I was reading Prisoner of Azkaban last night and Harry was 13, I'm like, dude, he's so deep right now. He got angry at his aunt for saying bad things about his parents. So deep.
He's like, it's a problem with the system. We need a revolution. Mean to me.
Oh my god.
Women are not princesses locked up in a castle waiting for a strong man to save them.
Pause.
Okay.
Women
And
are
why did they
Some
invent a
women
witch?
have that fantasy, though.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
they do.
They do. Why do you think Disney movies are so popular?
Yeah. Seriously. Like, everyone
I wanna
loves
be
Disney
locked up in
princesses.
a castle. Give me my Prince Charming.
That's all women ever
Even
talk
if you
about.
like take like any successful like woman in the world who's like really, I guess you could say conventionally successful, they would probably have that fantasy still.
No, I want to say if what's it called? If any feminists are talking about like, ooh, I don't want a Prince Charming coming to save me, like, bitch, you're thinking about like the Shrek 2 Prince Charming. That fucking thing. All right, all right. What you need is an ogre to come save your stupid ass.
It's true.
I would say
Like
Prince
that.
Charming, though, in Shrek 2. I mean, like, if I was a woman, I would be like, that man's impressive.
So
I mean, he
pretty
has a
much
horse.
what Disney
True.
is saying is that every woman needs an animal.
True.
It's the only way they can satisfy
Or
this.
magical ice powers, or something like that. I don't know. I think that's Frozen's plot. They have magical ice powers. I guess that's what you call it.
All I can think of is that one like meme video is like, do you want to build a snowman? And the guy puts a gun in the keyhole and shoots.
This just sounds like Fat Christ's Subway.
No, that's Seb's talking.
That's me.
I know, but this just sounds like Fat Christ's Subway.
Hey, so
What we
if
were
you ever
describing.
look for a job, I'll be happy to hire you for my my Subway range associate. All right.
And it's like every time she starts singing the song, Do you want to build fire?
That
I'll make
Christ
sure
is
that
like dressed up as Elsa while they're doing this.
Hey, no, listen, that particular side of the range, you get a free costume as Elsa, all right?
You got a
And then
free
you get
pegging
nice-
too.
Yeah, you get to dress up as Elsa and pretend you're a strong, independent woman as you just shoot this random lady that you have locked in the basement.
Yeah, no, bro, depending on your taste, like you can hold a bitch at gunpoint, tell her to look through the keyhole, and just tell her to stay there and start singing the song.
And she
Alright,
wouldn't
once
even know.
Exactly. I consider it a bit of a mercy killing myself, so.
Oh my god. Our dark humor is.
Listen, if you think
is
about it, that bitch is about to get very open-minded really quick.
You got a point, and that's probably when women would actually listen.
Yeah, if they became open-minded, we get a lot more done. Especially for those sick perverts, bruh. You'll have a new hole to fuck.
Oh my god.
And are
Alright.
strong, powerful.
I have to ask, white privilege. I have to ask on the redacted list. Am I on the very top?
Of course you are. What kind of
I
stupid
think you
question?
have at
always
least
are.
like a few. Yeah, there's been a few redacteds I've heard.
You're
and also
above
we
us.
Bruh, no, there ain't no such thing as a few. That the whole thing about me executing people.
Oh,
That's
we're
not-
keeping that in.
That's
We're
not
keeping
bad.
that in.
That's not redacted.
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, see,
This is just like some high-minded thinking where you have taking place.
listen, you got to think of like the YouTube executives, okay? Murder, okay. Sexism, not okay.
It's true.
That's what drives the ad revenue, boys.
Yeah.
Knows that.
But all seriousness, no, we need to get on with the video.
I forgot what this guy was talking
What
about.
about feminism and
He was talking
pegging?
about he just talked about how young teenage boys need to learn about consent and all that. So
'Cause, they don't already know that.
Powerful, and like them, capable of shaping their own future. For all teenage boys watching this, I'm asking you to stop and think about what it really means to be a feminist and why you should identify as one. I promise you it will not threaten your
Hey,
masculinity.
yo, God.
Stand up for
So,
So has he described like any parts of the world where this is a world issue?
yes,
only the Middle East. This doesn't exist anywhere else in the world.
He described the Middle East? I didn't hear him say that.
No, he didn't say the middle. If that's what he is describing, but he's clumping the whole world into this.
That's a
Yeah,
problem. He's
When Middle East is the
he's
real
taken
problem.
multiple, civilized countries and put them in the same group as the Middle East or Africa. Like, the fuck?
Bruh,
Hell,
honestly,
maybe even a little bit of
you know,
South
listen,
America.
I think he's doing that for the sole reason is because he
Clout.
doesn't want to come off as a racist. Because of the fact that he made sure he really pointed out that he was a white privileged male in the beginning of the video. So
That
he
works.
doesn't want to come off as a racist by claiming that everyone in the Middle East are a bunch of misogynistic assholes. But at the same time, any person with a brain and the IQ of fucking 5 could understand that this guy's hinting towards the Middle East.
I don't think he is, though. That's the thing. I think he's implying that everyone is like this, even though it's not true. I think he's just been misinformed.
yeah, he's just talking about this as if this is a whole world video.
Now the thing is, bro, if that's the case, then someone needs to whip his mother then for teaching him the wrong shit. Like, just put that bitch to the stake and,
Something tells me it wasn't even his mom who taught him this shit, to be completely honest.
how much you want to bet it was a guy with no dick? And, like, a very feminine voice with some
I'll
breath.
bet like $4 on that. I feel pretty confident.
Hey,
He won't bet 5 though, so he can buy a foot long.
My guy, listen.
Bro,
listen.
I have 2 Dunkin' cards. Get fucking coffee with that.
Listen, you don't want to end up like those hedge fund people for betting on GameStop. All right, you don't want to be a
I
part
was
of
going
that
to say
crowd.
hedge fund managers.
Yeah, you don't want to be a part of that crowd. Just think about all the money you could lose. A total of $4 fucking dollars. That's like 2 McDoubles at McDonald's.
Hey, that's like 4 McDoubles. What are you talking about?
What? Is it $1?
Yeah,
No.
aren't they $1?
No, they're like $1.39 now.
$1.
Oh, okay. I remember they used to be $1 at one point.
Fork
Used to-
Outlet knows about that because he puked this morning from eating McDonald's.
Yeah.
God's very disappointed in you, by the way.
Bro, you know what? I tried
He's
my
like
best.
$1.39 down the drain.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, now Draw is on the same level as all those hedge fund people. Now he only can get a small fry.
Exactly. Now I can only like kill myself.
Women's rights. It's a common misconception that when women are lifted up, that men are brought down. That is simply not true. When we are all united, we can and will fix this broken.
That is totally true. What?
I don't know what he was saying there because he kind of was
He
hinting
says
at
when
that.
women are lifted up, men are lifted up as well, but that's not correct.
That,
That's when
No,
they
well-
start accusing you of doing shit you didn't do, and then you go to jail.
Yeah.
Why don't work?
listen, if a person
Pay
just
and opportunity.
like, I have to say this right now. If a bitch put me in, brought me to court and whatnot, saying, oh, he raped me, and I didn't do it, well, I already know how it's gonna end, so I might as well
Redacted.
then in the courtroom.
True. Got a
Like,
point.
I already know I'm gonna lose because I know the system's against me, especially if I get a female judge. So I already know I'm gonna get railed in the ass by Bubba. So I might as well.
Redacted.
Hey man, listen, I have to put out the pot of greed.
Turns out,
Redacted.
Fat Christ wasn't in wasn't on court for doing that. He was actually on court for his fucking illegal ass subway where he's just murdering people in the basement.
Yeah, no, I'm right there sitting in front of the judge. So we're here, yada yada yada. Apparently, you were holding an illegal rave in your subway where people were paying you.
Redacted.
Hey. Feminist.
It's not a bad thing.
I'm making a world a better place.
By removing one problem at a time. Yep.
Listen. I'm just trying to balance out, the whole world issues. Because, like, with the less amount of people, especially feminists, out there, the more the food could be put somewhere else. So, like, let's just say, like, I'm dealing with two problems and hitting it with one stone. I'm trying to solve world hunger while also
Redacted.
feminist. I think I'm doing a fantastic
The
job.
way you describe that, it sounds like
Redacted.
you're feeding them to starving people.
Fat Christ ran out of Subway products for the regular people, so he has to feed them to the starving.
I'm solving. It's called recycling.
He's dealing with the excess population. He's like,
Listen,
overpopulation is quite a problem, and
Hey,
world
bro,
hunger is quite a problem.
I give
I'll solve them
any
both.
like guys, listen. I give any intact organs over to for medical science or whatever, bruh. And then the rest of it, I just send it elsewhere for them just to eat the body. All right. Then right there, bruh, I'm killing 3 problems with 1 stone.
Isn't it 3 birds, my guy?
No, three problems with 1 stone. I'm literally using a stone. All right.
Yeah, but it's killing. The phrase is killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Well, no, I got one hell of an arm. It's kind of like I threw the stone right, and I got the 2 birds, and as it was falling down, it hit a collateral.
No,
Alright.
I wonder what this would be. Oblivion music or Death Note music?
A maniacal rant. It could be a mixture of both.
You should edit it in at that one part. Just fucking put them fucking Oblivion music in there.
What I could do is I'll just have Light Miyagi talking and then have the NPC music in the
music in the background.
yeah.
You can do whatever the fuck you want, bro. I think that's pretty fucking good. I'm solving the feminist problem while also solving the world hunger problem while also solving medical
Well, I'm
science.
kind of thinking of like our kind of scenario we invented at the beginning where we had all these starving people and all their like houses are made out of food. And then
Redacted.
comes in. I mean, Fat Christ comes in with his plane, you know, and he just drops all these dead bodies on them. They're like, "Oh, we're saved!" And they just start eating them.
It's like an Arby's commercial. Where's the beef?
Where's
wanna-
it falling from the
Right,
sky?
it's kind of like your black friend giving you the N-word pass, then you go into a black neighborhood and screaming out the N-word, right? And then you come
Actually,
out
I think that's not like it at all. Like, what the scenario we mentioned is far worse than doing that.
Bro, what do you mean? If Family Guy can do it, I can too.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, what's worse? It's like saying that word or raining down corpses on a starving country so they can eat them.
No, both of them sound pretty good. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I guess you know what? I guess you're right.
Yeah, come on, like, bro, they're dead. Like, what else are they gonna do? Rot? They might as well go in someone's stomach.
He's got a point. Just saying.
Like, come on, right? It's all about recycling. God damn it! Like, why does it seem like I'm the only one trying to help world hunger?
This is what the Green New Deal actually is, by the way, people. This is what they're talking about.
Listen, guys, I'm going to the
They're
Senate
turning
right
people
now, and
into
I'm gonna
food or
vote.
fertilizer.
Bruh, I'm gonna bring this to Biden, and I'm gonna tell him, like, homie, we gotta start getting rid of these fucking feminists, alright? We already got a psycho bitch senator, which we can start with her first, and then we'll work down the line. Alright?
All right. Anyway, we really need to move on.
Equal rights, pay, and opportunity for every single woman in this world is not a radical idea, a political agenda, or impossible. Imagine what can be accomplished when
It's definitely a political agenda. Let's keep that in mind. Like, no denying that right there.
Yeah, unless he's just talking about the Middle East, but it's kind of impossible with the Middle East unless you want to like completely invade them and like lose like millions of people in the process. It'd be a lot of bloodshed if you wanted them to change that quick.
Yeah, I would just say that is it radical to do this whole gender gap when it comes to like Western countries and all that? I mean,
yeah, it's radical.
Kind of,
it doesn't actually exist.
Yeah, it doesn't exist. So, I mean, it's just it's more of a fallacy than anything else than radical, honestly. So.
I love how like professional you're sounding. We're talking about like eating people and shooting people in the basement of Subway.
Hey, I'm the yin to your yang, guys. So.
Hey, whatever works.
Honestly, yeah.
when half the world's population is not held back. Not only will it be major socioeconomical impact, but there'll be breakthroughs in every field of work that will ultimately advance humankind. Ever since I've been loud and proud about my support for gender equality, I've encountered many boys my age who have jeered when hearing that I am a feminist.
People have died, and we ate them. Ever since I became a feminist, I started eating people, and it was great. My mom
serves this video. It just turns into a promotion for cannibalism.
My mom serves me lunch every day. It's inmates she finds that she prosecutes. It's great. They all taste so good.
Huh. That's been given to this word caused these boys' fragile masculinity to feel threatened. I try to educate them. I hope I've done the same with this.
Okay, I think just looking at this man, I think he's the definition of fragile masculinity.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd get to that.
Yeah, I would say I don't think it's really fragile when you're literally not stating facts.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, some of them were facts. I will give.
And I don't know, this guy's just looking rather fast, rather fragile the way he's built.
I don't think he's no taller than like 5'7".
Oh, he definitely isn't.
Yeah,
honestly, he kind of looks like the same height as Fork Outlets. I'm not gonna lie.
Fork Outlets at least wider.
Yeah, at least I'm wider.
Yeah.
This is actually what Fork Outlets looked like when he was 16.
And I was very deep.
True meaning of feminism. And let's just make it clear, there is nothing manly about being misogynistic. Every single boy in this world should be a feminist to ensure that their mom, their sister, their future daughter has all the same opportunities to succeed in this world as they do. My name is Eitan Bernath, and this is what a feminist looks like.
Wow.
So a feminist looks like a cuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Feminist,
I think
feminist looks
that
like a
was the only
retard.
like truthful thing he said at the end of the video. I'm like, yes, that is what a male feminist looks like.
Congratulations, you killed yourself.
We make those guns right there.
Honestly, bro, he kind of just Marty Doms himself.
No, we just give him like $5. He's like, here, buy yourself some coochie.
Evan, now turn on the lighter again before you sleep, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Be careful, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But his parents definitely bought these personal trainers for him, and the results he got, let's just say they're not very impressive.
Yeah, the results aren't exactly the best, and he's in this instance he's like
Is this the same feminist
17,
guy?
18. Yes, it is.
Oh wow, he's
Yeah.
pretty fucking tiny. You can break him
Yeah.
like a stick.
Yeah, his workout trainer, he's pretty built.
That's what I'm saying. Like his workout trainer looks like, he's a pretty good personal trainer. Like I'd love to have this guy or something,
Yeah,
get
so
you in real good shape.
he doesn't look like a cheap personal trainer at all, and all
No.
that. Yeah, but let the video do the talking because it gets pretty funny.
Hey guys, hey Todd, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm here working out with my trainer, Michael. I'm pretty excited. I've never worked out on camera.
Michael, I don't know your name.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Unless his last name is pretty excited.
I think it'll be fun. And then at the end, we're gonna have a little cooking competition. So for those of you who don't know, I've been working out for how long now?
I just like to make it clear he has to cook in competition just to compensate for the performance he gives right here.
Oh yeah, he really does. Like watching this, like I wouldn't feel good about posting this.
I'd be pretty embarrassed to be like,
Yeah,
"Ah,
exactly.
You haven't even seen it yet,
normally,
Fork
like
Outlet.
if you get like a personal trainer and stuff, you don't start posting stuff until you actually get some results. You don't like start posting stuff the first day you did it because you may not stick with it because you're getting like rewarded, I guess, basically not really sticking with something.
This video is like the embodiment of that meme where the guy's like, all right, I'm gonna go kick this guy's ass. I'll post a video later, and then it's like, dude, I'm not posting shit. I got my ass kicked.
About a month or so, and I feel like we made some good improvement.
Big improvement.
Big improvement. I had spaghetti arms going in, and now we have a little bit of growth going on. All right, so we're gonna start with a bench press. Let's get some weight. I think let's push for 10 or 15. Should we start? 15. All right, we'll do 15. I remember the first time that we went to this bench press. I think like just 5 pounds. I was struggling.
Okay, pause. Okay, like that's how much like a teenage girl who's never lifted weights before like lifts at the gym when she
5
does bench
pounds?
press.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my god, that's fucking embarrassing, dude.
Yeah, it really is.
I could
feel
curl
like
that with
most
one arm.
people, like most guys, once you become a teenager, even like before then, I guess
At
I'd
least do a
say at
plate.
13, you can usually do 100 pounds, depending on your size.
Or at least like 35 on each side.
Yeah, exactly. Like 110 pounds. That's still not a lot.
Hey, for everyone watching this video, this is what feminism does to you. It makes you a fucking beta cuck.
The sad thing is, too, he's been working out, but it doesn't look like he stuck through it because in his next videos, he still looks very small.
Yeah, listen, that's real great and all, but I prefer to keep my balls attached to me, guys. So I'm not gonna watch any more of his videos.
Nah, see, he's been working out. Look at the size of his fucking hands. He's been growing those things.
Bro, if anything, bro, he got those type of hands for jacking off everyone at 7-Eleven.
I could see that.
I just want to see the part when he actually lifts because it's pretty funny.
Hurry up, skip it to that, and I gotta bail.
Yeah, no, it's just funny because there's other people just randomly working in his working out in his backyard.
Like, who the fuck is this guy, bro?
Right there, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that guy's not supposed to be here. He just broke into his backyard and started working out. He's like, I hope he doesn't catch me.
Oh my god. I mean, he's not using the weights. He might as well. So.
Yeah.
I was struggling out here.
1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6,
Didn't touch his chest.
7,
Yeah, he's not touching his
Yeah.
chest. He
Yeah,
starts
I'm not-
cheating at the end.
10. Give me a great one. Give me a great one. Bam. Nice.
At least his personal trainer is encouraging.
I'm convinced.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think his personal trainer is pretty good.
Yo, I'm gonna be completely honest, my guy. The way he was doing that was way too fucking fast and easy, homie. Like, you could clearly tell that guy could at least throw at least another like 10 pounds on each side.
I think he's working out for endurance though,
Bro,
not
look
for
at his
fucking
face
power.
right now.
Endurance,
That's,
bro.
yeah, look at that face. That's a perfect face right there.
It's
Bruh,
even better. He makes an
Bruh,
excuse.
that looks like the type of face, bruh, if he was getting pegged.
That's what I was
He's
thinking.
enjoying it. And then look at his look at his personal trainer's face. He's like, yeah, that's right. Get pegged, motherfucker. Yeah, you can do it. Come on, 3 more poundings. 3 more poundings.
Yeah, but the thing is, you know, like, I don't get it why he posts this video after a month. At least stick with it for like half a year and then see the results, you know? This shit's just a little bit too early.
Yeah. I'll just put it out here. He makes a really funny excuse here, so let's hear it out.
I'm convinced that working out in the direct sun makes it like 10 times more intense, at least. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed. I don't know if you noticed. I'm wearing my new merch, which when you guys.
All right.
Oh, shut the
Yeah,
fuck up.
he
Alright,
says it
I'm outta
makes
here.
it more intense, but it's like a perfectly nice day out, you know?
All right, guys.
It's like gorgeous out. I feel like that would help you work out.
All right.
Man can't go one fucking day without getting hated on. Oh, you don't know? Listen up, kids. Started 4 middle school. People in my face always acting real rude.
Yes! Oh, great and mighty
FATT Christ.
Is there something you need? Can I carry your weapon? Shine your boots? Back rub, perhaps?
Yeah, you don't want to be a part of that crowd. Just think about all the money you could lose. A total of $4 fucking dollars. That's like 2 McDoubles.